All right, welcome back to another episode of Peaches and Tea, where we talk about owning a waxing center, running a waxing center, and being part of a waxing center. I'm here with our co host, Jesse, and none other than Angie. So we have another podcast on here today. So, Angie, I wanted you on. We're kind of just going to flow. I don't really have anything prepared just because Jesse feels like dog shit. I feel like dog shit, and you're the last of us going strong.
I feel great. I got some
Of
good
course.
today. Like, I'm doing great.
That's good for you. I feel like shit. I feel like I woke up and was like, I was just talking to Jesse before you logged on. I was like, I believe people have voodoo dolls on us. Like, both of
I
our
think
backs
so.
hurt. But like but it's crazy because anytime Jesse gets sick, days later,
Erica gets sick.
she doesn't even tell me. I'll be like, Jesse, oh my God. And she's like, no, wait, let me tell you. And I'm like, no, like, this is what I'm feeling. She's like, no, shut up. This is what I'm feeling.
Always.
Always. So I'm like, people
Always.
have voodoo dolls on us. Like, I'm generally convinced. But I wanted you on here because you know us both personally and business wise, right? You came into our lives through Ariana, but you knew Jesse longer. But then you also started waxing with us. When you came aboard, did you ever think like we were just mentally crazy and like these bitches are lying? It's not as hard as they say it is.
Well, when I first came on, I still remember the text message you sent me, and you were like, I have this job opening. And I thought you were joking. So I was like, ha ha ha. Like, yeah, like, I'll take it. Like, like we joke around. So I was like, sure. Then you were like, wait, no, like, I'm serious. I was like, ooh. Like, ooh. I was like, at first I was really hesitant because like I always like heard like never mix like business with pleasure, and like I didn't want like if I fuck up to like ruin like our like friendship. So I was like very hesitant about that. But then like I spoke to my therapist about it, and then she was like, like as long as you do your best and like you try your best and you do good at your job, like it's not gonna ruin anything. So I was like, you know what? Like you're right. I was like, I'm gonna do a really good job. So I was like, there's not gonna be one complaint about me because I'm gonna run this. Can I curse on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, run this shit. And I feel like that's like my mentality coming in was like I'm gonna run shit. And I feel like that like kind of like helped me like move in good. And like I was talking about this with like Jesse, like I forgot when, like a week or two ago. And then I was like, I feel like I work hard because it's your business and I know you personally. And I
Yeah.
think that's why like I take like it more serious than like I should because like I don't want your business to go bad. So I feel like that's why like I think I do a decent job at my job because it's your business.
I think you came in and you hit the ground running. There was some hesitation. We're like, damn, is Angie going to be serious or is she going to be like that funny, goofy Angie? Like, which one are we getting today? And then I think it was like your second week, right, where she was like, y'all about to be real mad at me. I was like, oh hell no, Angie.
Yeah.
And then, but then you hit the ground running. I think when you talk to us like the Angie way, but when you talk to employees, you talk to them in that professional Angie way. So I think that's
Yeah.
that's what separates it. I mean, me and Jesse do a good job separating personal and business sometimes.
Sometimes.
Like she'll get really mad and we'll
Sometimes.
hang up on each other, and then later on she'll be like, "Can we please stop fighting?" Or I'll text her like, "Are you done yet?" And then
Yeah.
we'll get back to it. But I don't think we ever really, really like could be like, "I let the business affect our personal life." Like they could go to hell, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, it's not that. I just think you and I are two very strong, opinionated people. And when I think one way and you think the other way, we try our hardest to be like, well, look from my point of view because I'm right. And you're like, no, 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 look at my point of view because I'm right. And then that's where we clash.
Because I am
Um,
always right.
But like you're not. No one's always right. That's not how life goes. Or sometimes I'll be like, well,
But I
maybe
am
like,
always
and
right.
business related, I'll be like, look at it from like this outlook. And she's like, no, my way or no way. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but just listen, like, just hear me out. Nope, it's done. And then that's when we
Well,
fight.
now you have Angie as the like
The
tiebreaker.
mediator. I know.
When it comes to the peach jar, what is like the hardest part of running the peach bar? You feel like?
The hardest part, the Instagram stories. I feel like I'm running out of ideas. Like I feel like I'm being repetitive. Like that's the biggest issue for me. But today I got some good content. I'm very proud of myself. I got some really good ones.
Oh, that's a really good question. Hardest part. I would probably say how what's the word? Codependent a lot of employees could be. So, like, even if I'm not there, but like Angie's there, and for people who are listening and don't really know what our positions are, like, I'm the general manager and Angie's the assistant manager. So sometimes we're there the same days, times, sometimes we're not. And she'll be there, but yet I'm being reached out to and I'm not in the office, but it's like, well, hello, I need to be spoken to right now. Like, you need to answer me. And I'm like, and then I won't see it for a while because I'm off for a reason. I'm doing something. And then I'm like, but Angie was your resource. Like, she was there for you to utilize. Like, why didn't you? And there's no answer. It's not like, oh, because you do it better or anything like that. It's just whoever they, sometimes want to speak to in that moment, there's no changing their mind. So I would probably say that's the hardest part because sometimes, like, I'm sleeping in the morning and I'm getting a message at 5 o'clock in the morning and now my phone's being blown up because they want to let you know that they're not coming in or someone's calling out. Like, thank you so much. The text message would have gone a long way, but blowing up my phone at 5 o'clock in the morning on the day that I'm off is what I find the hardest part to be, in all honesty.
I think that's your fault. See, I just don't answer them. And I let them go to the next person. I think the hardest thing, and I still struggle with it, is letting go control so that Jesse and you guys can handle it. I feel like I'm a very like Jesse's very like mellow, like let me think about it before I answer. And I'm very like, I gotta answer it right now, I gotta handle it right now kind of thing. And I think that I have to let that go because I pay you guys to do the job for me, so I shouldn't be micromanaging you too. I think that's the hardest thing for me.
I feel like it's always gonna be like that because this is like your baby. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
you came from
Angie,
nothing.
I used to be really bad, ask Jesse. Like I used to be really, really bad, but I let go a lot.
Yeah, I think it's hard because especially like not only did you like kind of leave your business to not be, ran by a manager, but you did like let go a little bit. You also moved states away. So now I feel like you feel even more like out of the loop or like you have no control over the situation that you wanted even more. But I think you've done a really good job at scaling back a little bit and letting everyone who you delegated jobs to do their jobs, which I think is
Yeah.
good. Um, but I mean, I get it. I'd be the same way if I was running a business. I'd want to see what's going on. What did you say? I would have done it this way. Like, I would have a really
I
hard
don't think
time.
it's that. I think in the beginning it was like that. Like, what'd you do? How'd you say it? Let me know. Blah blah blah. I need it to be like, what was that? What is it called? FOMO. I had like FOMO. Like I need to, yeah, like I need to be part of it. But I think what it is now is like if I have like, let's say out of 10 hours in the day, I have like 2 or 3 hours free. I'm like, you could have been doing something. Like, why aren't you doing something? When it's just like, no, like you work so hard. Like, bitch, breathe a little bit. Like I think that's what it is too. I feel like useless now.
Always come back.
No, thank
Back.
you.
She doesn't want to. She doesn't
No,
want to.
actually, Miguel was the one who said yesterday, we were like going over stuff, and he was like, I just think like they need you. Jesse's going to be like leaving soon. Like it just needs you. Like you need to go back.
I know. My departure is coming soon.
Girl, what?
Hello. I'm going to be graduating. I have an internship that is going to be coming up sooner rather than later. Like, how am I going to work at the same time? I can't.
Oh my
She
god,
says
no.
that.
You know
She
what?
says that. That she's going to turn around and be like, the internship's not paying me. Can I work like the weekend so I can make some money, please?
I mean, probably.
See?
In all honesty, no. I like working at the Peach Bar as much as sometimes I complain. It's like any other job. Like no one wants to work. You know what I mean? So you're gonna complain about it, but at the end of the day, I really do like the company. I like working for you. I like working with you, Angie. I think you've been a great addition to the team. In all honesty,
I
you've
think
changed the
so.
morale. In my opinion, it's been a lot easier for me to walk in and feel like I have someone that I work really like well with and to like execute whatever we need to throughout the day to other employees. So I've been super happy. Erica, I think when you come back to Jersey on your monthly little visit, you'll see things have been very good. I think this is honestly the most calm it's been in a while.
No, I think we finally found it. I mean, we were always looking for a left hand for Jesse. I mean, I always said Jesse's my right hand, and we needed one for Jesse. And I think Angie, you came
Aww.
in and you put your foot down, and you kind of are doing a really good job. I mean, Surpass what I mean, you like rose above what I was thinking you were gonna do.
I'm gonna be
Tear
honest.
up.
Me and Angie had a
Yo, why are you always
conversation.
so emotional, bro?
Always.
It's because I'm gonna get my period soon too.
Wait, can we? Wait. Before we move on, can we please talk about how we got business cards and Angie started crying?
Dude, I feel like when it comes to me, I'm so stone cold. Like I don't shed any emotion. Jesse's like half and half. Like you have to really touch her in order to give her like some emotion. And Angie, like we just hide the right way, and you're hysterically crying. We don't understand.
Because I didn't see it. Like when I saw, I was like, oh my god, like this is me. Like I'm here. I'm appreciated. Like it's so emotional.
That was so funny.
Fucking can't, dude. What does my life have come to? What seems to be like the highlight? Like, what do you look? What do you look forward to when you come into the peach bar? What is like that one thing you look forward to?
I think like I look forward because like you know how people say like if you hate your like when you wake up in the morning and like you just dread waking up like that's like the worst feeling. That's not
Mm-hmm.
me. I wake up and I'm like, let me get my like I told Jesse, was it yesterday? I told her I was like I woke up in a great mood
Yeah, it
because
was
we
yesterday.
so I was like, you know what, like I'm doing a great job. Like I should look forward to coming in, and that's how my mindset has changed. So I feel like I never dread coming to work. I hate waking up in the morning. That's the one thing. That's the alarm wakes me up. Awful. I don't know, like talking to clients because some of them are really really nice and like, oh my god, like I love it here, like the candy and like taking pictures of like you know what I mean, like seeing them happy, and like I feel like that's what makes me happy. And then like reaching our goal like on the Tuesdays I always look forward to Tuesdays because I'm like we did it, like we reached our goal.
Angie gets so proud.
So for those who don't know, Jesse and Angie have a quarterly goal. So I grade them what 3 months, 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
3 months,
3.
months, right? So and every Tuesday they have to hit a certain number for the week prior, and I let them know their numbers, and it goes by what they sold, like so the retail, the total amount they made for upstairs and downstairs, and if they hit a certain amount, they get their bonus at the end of the 3 months. If they don't hit their bonus, since I'm evil, I subtract. So far you only have one subtraction, guys.
Okay, but that didn't even count because Angie wasn't even in that week.
Yeah,
That ain't
Okay?
my fault. No one told her to
Angie
be out
wasn't even
partying in the
in that
freaking
week.
streets.
I
No
was
one.
in the I had pneumonia. I was crying at the hospital. It was
I saw the
bad.
TikTok. Don't worry, we saw it. So it did count because
I don't
listen, you
think
guys are a
so.
team.
That's not
You guys
actually
are a
fair.
team. You guys are a team where one fails, the other
No.
one's supposed to pick up. What do you feel, Angie, is like the missing piece of the peach bar? What is the peach bar missing? Don't say me because I ain't coming.
I was gonna say you.
I ain't coming.
Only because, and if there's any customers listening to this, please come vouch for what I have to say right now. So many people come asking for you. So many people say the morale of the place is not the same because of you. There's no recreating it because guess what? There's no one else out there like you. So I can't be like the mini Erica of the Peach Bar because I'm not you. They don't give a shit.
How can I say this without saying? I think it's hard for me to go back to New Jersey. Does that make sense?
Of course. I mean,
I think it's
you
generally
moved years
hard.
ago.
I moved 3 years ago. Like I'm in a great place with my sister and my niece and my nephew. I didn't like I met my niece when she was freshly born. Like that was the last time I ever saw my niece, and then again, like I literally drive 5 hours to be part of my niece and nephew's life because they're on the other side of Florida. And it's so bad because I don't want to miss that. Like my nephew's like the cutest thing in the world. Like why would I want to leave him? And then I think it also like my past in New Jersey, I don't know. I just don't think I could go back. Like, because then I just want to swing on people. Does that make sense? I think that's what generally stops me. And then also, guys, like, I can't leave Ariana. Like, we
Oh
all
my god.
forget. I can't leave
Listen,
her.
wherever you go, she goes. So
Yeah, that's true.
if you start it, she will follow.
That's true.
And
I've been Ariana gonna come home too. You guys both.
you guys need to find your way home. This is ridiculous. Me and Angie are holding down the fort, and you guys are in La La Land. Like, oh my god, I love Florida and beaches. Like, it's time to work.
You
Let's
know, the funny
go.
part is I actually hate beaches. Like, I go to the
I know.
beach maybe one time a year.
I know.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I get
I
it.
think about it. I mean, we have another. I have another. What are we in? What month? October,
October.
November, December, January, February, March. I literally have 3 months to think about this.
All you have to think about when it comes to this decision is what is best for my business. If it's the business that you are
This
truly
bitch,
trying
what is
to
best for you? Mean what is
repair,
best for Erica? That's what you should be
no,
thinking about.
no. I'm saying if you think about that, but you guys didn't even let me finish my point. You got to think about what's best for the business. It's you being in Jersey. If you're thinking about what's best for Erica and it's staying in Florida,
Yeah,
maybe a possibility of
50-50?
closing Peach Bar in Clifton, opening it in Tampa. Like, I don't know. It's a hard business to run. Like
Yeah.
when you're states away, especially because not only are you the owner, you're a service provider. Like you don't just own the business. Like you're the licensed, professional that opened it up with your own skills, and that's what people like about the Peach Bar.
That's true.
They're like, oh my
Yeah.
God, she's so knowledgeable. Like, I want to go there because she probably hires the best and she trains the best and she's the best. Like, that's what people think. That's why they like it. So that's what I think you have to think about when it comes to two. If it's
I
saving
know.
our Clifton location, it's picking you up from Florida and coming right back. But if it's you,
Yeah, you're gonna help me pack the house, find a house, pack. You're gonna help me drive all these dogs down.
yeah, I know someone who will. Angie. For
I
our
will.
listeners, me and Angie were the last employees to purchase Nashville tickets for our team bonding. The last employees, okay? We are the managers. That's pathetic.
For over $300.
Over 300, and we seriously sat there and contemplated what about driving there? And this was all Angie's idea. And I'm thinking it's like a 5-hour, 6-hour drive. I'm not really good with the map, so I don't know how far Nashville is from Jersey. And it's like a 13-hour drive. And she said she wanted to do it. She kept bringing it up. So if you need someone to help you pack up your house, that's your girl.
I need someone to help me drive these damn dogs down. That is the thing.
Well, that's me too. I love those puppies.
These puppies, my dogs, I love them, but I generally think they're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
Who's your favorite and least favorite? Go.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, Callie is my number one. Callie's been with me since a divorce to a relationship and now to a new marriage. Callie's the OG. My least favorite, it's a tie between Archie and Ellie. It's a tie between father and
Aww.
daughter. Archie's the most yappiest dog ever in the world, and so is his daughter. I don't know. Let's see. What's our next topic? This Nashville trip. Now that people want to talk about us being the vibe of the Peach Bar and stuff, let's talk about the Nashville trip, shall we? Let's go. Everyone wanted team bonding, correct? Correct. Oh, let's do a trip. So we picked Nashville because Jesse thought Nashville was in Texas at one point in her life, but came out to be in
I
Tennessee.
did. Yes.
So we went to Nashville. Well, we're going to Nashville. We had maybe, 14 girls at the start? 16 girls to
Yes.
start. 14, 16 girls to start off. I had originally purchased 2 Airbnbs that were next to each other. So it was house 1, house 2. They shared a garage. Perfect, right? Everyone was complaining about that. I then let go of that house and I got a bigger house for 24 people. Please, Jesse, tell the audience how many girls are coming.
About 7? 7, I
So I
think,
took a
right?
hit. I took a hit of $3,000.
Yeah. I mean,
So now you ladies tell me why we need team bonding. Please tell me.
I'd be mad, honestly. I'd be mad. I'd be in tears. Tears.
I am in tears, bro. Because I think it took me so long to get to the point where I trusted these girls enough to want to invest my money in them. I'm like, finally we got out all the bad apples. We're starting brand new. We got this bright, beautiful peaches coming in. Everyone's like happy. Some are quirky, some are funny, some are serious, some are moms, some are this. Like, we have a great group, and then it's just like you get socked in the face again.
well, for starters, about
Here we go.
4 or 5 of those people that were counted in that first round of 15 no longer work with the company. So there goes 5. Now we're at 10. And then a couple employees aren't able to anymore. Some saying due to finances, some other things.
Yeah.
So I really don't think it's anyone's fault. I don't think we're doing anything wrong as a company. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. Some people's finances are in different places that we'll never even know. we only know it to a certain extent.
Yeah.
It just seems annoying because you're like, I spent all this.
Would you
I mean,
guys do it?
I think you jumped ship way too soon, like you do in most things. You're like, we gotta get the house right now, and then you booked it. I feel like you
No,
should have just waited a sec.
I know. I booked the first one to save our spot because the dates were going fast. Then, before I made the final payment on the first house, I asked everyone, please give me a guarantee. I said, before I make this final payment, please give me a guarantee that you're going. This was before the girls we let go. They all said yes. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay. So then I got a house for 14 people, right? Then when I got the house and before I made the final payment again on the second house, I reiterated, please let me know before I make this final payment who's going. Everyone said yes out of 14 people. And then I made the final payment. Then everyone started backing out. Once we started.
But that I do. Erica was on my ass about getting tickets. Like, the group chat was blowing up. Who's going? And then I was like, I don't know. But you were on my ass. And then I just decided the night you were like, this is, like, final. Who is going? Like, that's, like...
You know what? I would probably do team bonding again, but in a very different way. I don't think, like, we'll see how Nashville goes. We haven't been on a team trip in a couple of years. I just think the way that these things kind of pan out isn't always the best. I feel like the team bonding that works best for the Peach Bar would be, like, at the Peach Bar. Like how we used to do potlucks, how we used to play games there, like how we used to do like actual team group activities. I don't know how well this trip is going to work out for us. Is it a trip and is it fun? Absolutely. Would I say yes to a trip every single time? Absolutely. But for the overall like purpose of we want the team to work together well, I don't think trips are the solution.
But you also tried. You guys both tried to do a pumpkin carving night, and that didn't go.
Yeah, you can't force people to. You know?
Yeah.
Same thing with the trip. But the people who want to show up and stuff shows, you know, who wants to be a part of the team, and the people that don't, I think gives you a clear evaluation of who you have working for you.
No, I think it should be fun. I think it should be a cool trip.
It's going to be a good time.
I'm so excited. That country music, I don't know. I try to listen to the playlist. I don't know. Like, I need a little rah-rah. Like, a little ghetto-ness, but...
Then you gotta listen to, like, Kane Brown. Morgan Wallen got some good hits.
Morgan Wallen, I like Morgan Wallen. With some of his songs. Like, last night, what was it last night?
Oh, now she's singing on the podcast. Yes, it is.
They're gonna ban us. All right, ladies, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for listening to Peaches and Tea, and we'll catch you again next Sunday. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.